All right, it is December of 2022, and let's see, it's the day before New Year's Eve. We're gonna film Highway 17, the expansion project from Chapel Crossing, I guess all the way out to 99 or something, just so if anybody ever is interested in looking at it. So we're at Chapel Crossing now, and this is kind of the start of the road work. I guess they're making the whole thing 4-lane. This was the old, all of this used to be 2-lane, and they, it was, well, I guess went all the way from the Keys to Maine, Highway 17, back in the day before 95, and then 95 came through, and a bunch of the business along 17 shut down, and now it's getting back going again with this building boom that's going on. So, I don't know, we'll just go down that. That was an old seafood place. I remember when that place was open. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, so they're down here chopping all the trees and stuff. This place up here on the right hand side, that old building with the chimney on it, was a place called Drake's Barbecue. I remember when that was open. The guy lived in the front part of the house, and he cooked barbecue in the back half, and you just ate out there underneath the old garage. So it looks like they're cutting the trees and stuff over here. You see the survey markers over here on the left. So I guess they're gonna have to leave the cemeteries alone. Looks like they're shifting more to the right over here. Coming up on the left, there used to be an old plantation house from when all this was a plantation back in the 1800s. It stood there empty for a long, long time, and somebody finally tore it down. It was right here, underneath these old oak trees. Neat old house, too. I wish I'd videoed that, but I didn't. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Man, look at that thing go. Grinding her up. It sucks for the people that, now it's going to be, the highway's going to be literally at their front door at some of these houses. So I guess some of these trailers they might have to move. That's the old trailer park. I don't ever remember that being open. It's just been kind of run down for a while. Getting started on clearing the trees right here. I noticed when I came down the road that they'd taken down the airport sign right here. They used to say like Golden Isles Airport and Industrial Park. So I guess they're going to tear all that down and put 2 lanes over there. I'm trying to think of what else is interesting along the way out here. I remember when that place was open, it was a pet grooming and boarding place for a long time. Now it's empty. It's been for sale forever. That's where we got Buck, the new Humane Society. This was a sleepy little part of town, and now they're doing a bunch of development, and I see they've got a bunch of rezoning signs up here right before you get up to 95. Driver's license services. Yeah, I remember they built that place not so long ago. I don't know, I say not too long ago, it was probably 7 or 8 years ago. They've been working on this place forever. There's an old pond back there behind that cemetery. Big old pond. Used to be some good fishing in it. This right here, was an old mental health clinic that got closed down for fraud. There's an office and all back there. There's a bunch of neat old houses out here in this part. This was all plantation. That there's an old neat wood church. There's a couple other neat houses up here. I hope they don't tear down like the old. I'm sure they won't tear down that church, but the old interesting historic stuff. Alright, well, it's not even really historic. The old houses and stuff. But these old houses on the right up here. Those houses are really old. Those two right there. Yeah, I guess they're gonna have to put in some more bridges too. Coming up on the right, not this. I don't know what that is. There's got a bunch of stuff over there. It's the New Hope Plantation Trailer Park. Let's see, down to the left there, been building some houses down in there. New Hope Trailer Park Plantation is where there was a mass shooting in, I don't know, maybe 2009 or something. Guy Hines Jr. And I don't think he did. I still think he's innocent. That was a total frame job. Me and Joe just happened to be up here that day. We were driving by going up to Darien, and there was all kind of stuff out here. The Innocence Project is working on his case. down in there, they're supposedly making a big indoor filming studio for movies, which I think is kind of neat. So we're going to turn left up here and get on 99. Here by Awful Broadfield. There's a really cool old pond down in the woods to the left right there. There's a trail that goes down there. Most people don't know about it. Sarah and I've been out there walking a couple of times. Pretty good. There's an old cemetery and a couple of observation points or whatever. I think it must have been a borrow pit from when they built the interstate or something. So now we're turning left on 99. There's a cemetery, old cemetery in the woods right there from the slave days. Well, actually, just slightly after the Civil War. Coming up on the right is Morning Star. It used to be Boys Estate. The CCC built most of the buildings out there. It's really, they have awesome buildings though. It's a really cool place. A couple of rezoning signs right here, public notice. I'm guessing they're putting in a neighborhood or something right here. Somewhere out here they're building a Buc-ee's and a 500 spot RV park. So I would assume that they would also make this road a little bit bigger. Now should have brought my gimbal. This place on the right is called Altama Plantation. There's a neat old house back there and an old runway, some old cabins, all kind of stuff. An old, really interesting garden. An old sugar mill from the 1800s. The Nature Conservancy owns it now, and part of it's like public hunting land. And I guess that's where we'll end the tour. I think right here to the left is where they're building the Buc-ee's. I'm not sure though. And that's it.